It is day 29 out of 30. I learned a new word yesterday called it's the penultimate run. The word penultimate. I always thought, watching movies, people say it's the penultimate round. It sounds like very, final. It's like it's the major, it's the big league. Because then the other thing is then just it's a final round. There's no impact, Penultimate sounds like wow, like an explosion, So it's the weirdest thing how penultimate means the second last day. But anyway, this is a little pre-workout. It's pretty good. Apple sour, or at least that's what I enjoy. It's finished. A little apple sour berry juice from Biogen. I'm not promoting them. I use different ones. I use Nutritech for like creatine. I use USN when it comes to protein, and then I use Biogen when it comes to my pre-workout. So I don't have a specific brand. It's what tastes nice to me and what I feel works, at least placebo effect. But anyway, it's raining outside, so I've decided to go to the gym this morning first, and then hopefully when the rain clears, I can do that last run. 29. It's so close, guys. Let's go. Alrighty, we are in the parking lot of the gym, and I'm training shoulders today, so that's going to be a goodie. I'm sure it's going to be good. Yeah, maybe share something with you if you're a loyal subscriber, because some people maybe don't watch the videos in full, so they don't get the full video in the middle and at the end. Maybe they skip through. I know how it works. I can see the stats. So not everyone watches. They probably watch the first 20-30 seconds and then they leave. But there are the ones that watch the whole videos, and for you, that's what I'm here saying. So if you are interested, I've spoken about moving to England in April, and so far, it is still ongoing. It's still there. However, things have. It's not that easy visa-wise for me to go there. I thought, if you get married, then you can easily go. However, it's not that easy. So there are some issues regarding that. So, long story short, we basically need to wait 6 months to apply for the visa because of other circumstances. And yes, potentially some of it is financial, but not a lack of, just a requirement, that it needs to be, a certain amount of money needs to be in account for 6 months, whatever. And that's fine. We sorted it, but we have to wait. So the other option that I was looking at was, signing with the model agency earlier, so that I can get to England. At least we can live our life, and then I just, change the status on that side and then live there and still model, like the same thing as what I would always have done. But because of the bulk, because of 365 bulk, and even though I'm getting a little smaller. I weighed myself this morning, 105.6, which is quite a considerable drop from 111 when we started on day one. So, I've lost, but it's just not enough, and the agencies are not necessarily keen according to size. So I'm still battling with that, but I'm hoping to hear back from 2-3 more people. But if that doesn't happen, then I have to stay here in South Africa for 6 months. Which, some people are going to be like, yay, and others are going to, not even care. But for me, it's saddening, It's sad because, when you've set out plans and in your mind, you've made arrangements and you've kind of looked forward to it as well. Start a new life, not a new life, but enhance it. And then it kind of gets taken away or prolonged in that way, then it's not nice. It's not nice. But, as you know me, if you watch these videos, if you watch all my videos, you know what type of person I am. Even though something is sad, I'll take that day for a day or two, but then I get back on the horse, and I'm always trying to be positive and see a positive thing out of it. So for me, immediately I'm thinking, well, fuck the agencies then. If they complain about my size, if I'm 6 months, if I have to stay in South Africa for 6 months, I'm just going to bulk up because it's winter then. I'm just gonna bulk up and become even more jacked, even more muscular, even more lean and ripped and an absolute beast, and work on my socials and my YouTube and like get everything else up to a point where I don't even need an agency to get jobs. That's how I see it. I know it sounds bad and you shouldn't actually live life that way, but you know, when people say no to me, or if they say you can't do it, or you're just not right, I don't know, I have this thing on inside where I want to prove them wrong, you know? And not out of like revenge or anger, but just for myself, because I don't like not being able to do something. You know, I always tell you that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. So if this is the case, then I feel like I almost want to become even bigger than what I am now and still do massive modeling jobs and commercials all over the world, and then hopefully they see me on the TV or in the paper or wherever and think, we should have signed this guy, you know? That's how I feel, and that's probably what's gonna happen, because that's what's gonna happen. So yeah. It's almost like basically having an ex-girlfriend or something that maybe you were skinny and broke when you went out and she left you or cheated, and now you're jacked and extremely wealthy, and you know she's probably sitting at home thinking, man, I shouldn't have left him. But you don't care, because in your eyes that's your past. You just focused on the future and what you have done and what you are doing now. Anyway, that was a special segment for my loyal subscribers. I hope you guys found some value in that. Like I said, I always try and take a negative and turn it into a positive. Anyway, a little car talk. I'm going to smash some shoulders, and I'll see you in the locker. Alrighty, that was shoulders done. Not too crazy. I feel like they're getting a little pump. I'm getting way leaner, and with that, unfortunately, I'm also losing a little bit of strength, but it doesn't mean that I'm not, building the body, I'm just sculpting it now, you could basically say. And yeah, I guess there's going to be a nice little story after the 30 days, because I'm definitely going to touch on the energy levels, not only just because of running, but the decrease in calories as well, to kind of obviously get a lean physique. Just how I feel and what it does in the gym, so you know what to expect. And yeah, that's about it really. But I am looking forward to go home and have a massive breakfast, so let's go. It's that time of the day. The rain has gone. It's a slight windy breeze outside, but hopefully nothing too crazy. But I guess let me take you outside and we can evaluate the weather more. Not that makes any difference. We're still gonna run even if it does rain. I didn't want to run in the rain, mainly because of my shoes. I used to have like 2 pairs of running shoes. Now I got a decent pair of shoes, and I use that all the time, and I threw the other one away, or the other 2 actually, to be honest. So now I have this one, and if you run in the rain, it takes a bit longer to kind of you can actually, I'm not sure if you could see that, but the sun probably peeled through a cloud there. Yeah, it's just, for me, I don't want to run in wet shoes, and because I still have to run tomorrow, I'd rather keep them dry. So that's the reason behind it. But the sun's coming out. Let's have a quick run. Alrighty, not too bad. I think the cloud over there is quite big, but then you have blue skies over there. So raining is definitely not going to happen. And actually, looking at the weather, tomorrow is going to be pretty decent as well, and Thursday. So it's going to be hopefully a good morning run. Get that over and done with ASAP. Wind against my back, which means could actually have the wind with me the first part, which is the hardest uphill. So let's go. All right, that was a very unexpected run in a sense, time-wise, because tomorrow's the last one, so I wanted to save some energy, which I think I did. But when I looked at the time again, it was 5:50 55 pace, so sub 6, just proves again that, you know, the fitness levels are definitely going up. That's one thing you can take away from running every day, that your fitness levels do change. And I think, my honest opinion, I think it would actually be better if you run a little less, you know, maybe 4 days a week. I think, just because, you know, mentally sometimes you stop yourself from running too fast, or maybe because you're tired from all the runs, you run slower. Like, there's so many variables. But if you have adequate rest, then I think your body will heal the same way when you build muscles. They can't really grow without rest. You can't just train biceps every single day. It needs a little bit of rest. But happy with today's run. Let's have some water, and that's it. Alrighty, that was the penultimate. I'm gonna say that a lot because it's a new word. Oh, beautiful. Alright, I'm not gonna say anything else much more, to be honest. We all know what time it is. It's time to go run tomorrow and do that final stretch. I'm gonna try my best to break it. If I can't break 5 minutes, you know, don't sue me. I didn't promise anything. I said I would want to. I want to. Like, it's deep inside, I want it. So we'll see if that happens. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers.